everybody. Of all the things that I do, this is truly my passion. It's a very cool thing to be able to give a benefit to clients of becoming an executive producer on a cool movie. And I'll just tell you, that's the kind of thing that wins Emmys, right? And so you can be an executive producer on that sort of thing. And I just love it. And so I've got another project that I'm going to work on that I want to share with you. Is that cool? All right, cool. So if you guys can put back up the PowerPoint and make sure you got audio on the computer if you would. All right, cool. So check out this few-minute video here. You know, a couple years ago, a couple of my friends said, "Hey, Nick, why don't you come to Acapulco with us?" And I was thinking, you know, what everyone would typically think of Acapulco, beaches and oceans and beautiful hotels. And I said, man, that sounds like fun, but I'm pretty busy. I don't exactly have time to go on a vacation with you guys. And they said, no, that's not what we're telling you about. We're telling you about a very special place in Acapulco. It's actually a children's orphanage. And I had heard lots about it from kids I know, from adults I know who had all been here. And they kept telling me, this is a special place, it'll change your life, you should check it out.
Children's home is named Casa Hogar del Niño de Acapulco. It's located in the old side of Acapulco. It has 34 years receiving children from 4 years old. We transform their lives, giving them food, education, medical, and psychological attention. They know that Casa Hogar has changed their lives.
What's really unique too about an orphanage here is that it's not necessarily that the kids' parents are dead or they don't have parents. It's actually a need that is there that a lot of parents can't afford to take care of their kids, and unfortunately some are just irresponsible and don't want to or just can't take care of their kids. So what I found so intriguing about it is that this place just has an amazing amount of love and affection, and they do things for the kids that apparently, I mean, I don't know any other orphanage in the world that does it. Helps kids go to college. And from what I understand, there's like 10% of kids in all of Mexico go to college, but 30% of the kids at Casa Hogar go to college.
That's probably 2 or 3 times the national average here in Mexico. And these are kids who have gone into law, they've gone into computer work, they've gone into nursing, they've gone into business, and they've been able to get that education and move forward.
It's creating job opportunities for people who would potentially be stuck in a bad cycle. The rest of their life, their family's been in a cycle, and it gets them out of that cycle of poverty, which is amazing.
With the rise of tourism in other areas of Mexico, like Cancun, Acapulco really has suffered with tourism, which affects the whole economy, and it certainly has affected the finances of the children's home, because people here in Acapulco just do not have the money to be able to do the things that they did before in supporting this home.
So you have a lot of people from around the community helping too.
Yeah,
just not
that are helping.
Not a lot of money, or the people who come help just don't have a lot of money.
Yes, yeah, they don't have money, but they come to help here with homework, with kitchen, with some parties, events, and to teach the children.
Okay, cool.
So we've been able to come alongside and really sort of partner together with people here to meet the needs of the children and give them a real dignity.
What I did see though also is that there was an amazing amount of need with additional education, things that we take for granted. I mean, my kids have more books in their room than they have for the entire children's home here. My office and we have more computers than people, and so it's amazing that they're able to do what they can with what they have.
Well, this is the computer room. We just have a few computers. We would love to have more, because all of the kids really need them to do their homework, do some research.
This is more like a computer museum. Let me show you. This one is like from 1983. This is the new one right here. It's brand new. I'll sell it to you. Look at that. See? Brand new.
And here is a little library. We would love to have a lot of books, encyclopedias, more tables and chairs where the children can come here and read and learn more.
And so one of the great needs here is to help the kids get more computers, get more books. Some of the needs are, some of the kids sleep on the ground. That's something that any of us watching this video could fix pretty readily. ¿Te gusta el piso?
No.
No. ¿Necesita una cama?
Cama.
Sí. And so I'm very excited to visit Casa Hogar. I'm very excited to figure out what we can do to give back and to bring more hope to a place that desperately needs it.
We can't change the lives of every kid in the world, but if we can choose one place and really commit ourselves to it, we can help change the lives of many kids.
And I think there's a lot of fun ways we can do that, and a lot of ways where a bunch of us can really enjoy the process, and we can give, but I can guarantee that anyone who is able to come down and see what kind of place this is, they're going to get way more than they could ever give. All right, pretty cool stuff, huh? It's a pretty neat place. I can certainly tell you that's a life-changing place. They've got 65 orphans there right now, and they actually have some kids who are, kids who are in their mid-20s because they are mentally handicapped, but they have nowhere else to go, so they keep them there and they train them to do jobs and other things. So it's just a very spectacularly cool place. And so here's what I'm trying to do. Mission for Good, joint project between Marketers for Good and the National Academy of Best-Selling Authors. That's why you guys are invited to participate. We're going to go to Acapulco January 17th through the 19th. I'm going to take 20 people with me, okay, 20 people, and to Casa Hogar. And we are staying at the Princess Hotel, the Fairmont Princess, which is amazingly, everything's very cheap in Acapulco, which is great. And this is an amazing hotel. See there, it's a big pyramid. This is where you eat breakfast every morning. It's not such a bad place. It has golf courses for those of you who like to play golf. It has like 5 or 6 pools like this. It's beachfront as well. Great rooms, really nice place. And it has a spa, so those of you who want to come and bring a spouse, they want to go hit the spa. There you go. So what's going to happen? Here's what my pledge to them was. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to go back home. I'm going to try to get 20 people together to come back with me. And here's what we're going to do. First of all, we're going to make a movie on Casa Hogar. Okay? And we're going to make a movie that will then help them go out to the rest of the world and let the rest of the world know what's going on. So bless them with that so that they can continue to raise money for things like beds. They need a new dorm for the boys. The girls got a new dormitory, but the boys, they said the girls got the new rooms and we got rats. You know, and they don't have enough beds, which is truly sad. I mean, that's not an expensive thing, right? So my goal is to go down there and make a movie to help spread awareness. We're also, while we're down there, we are going to do a service project. We're going to repaint the library and the computer room. We're going to put in new bookshelves. We're going to stock the library with books for the 65 kids who are there now. They want to have 120 kids. They just can't afford to right now. We're going to stock the library with books, and we're going to buy new computers and redo the computer room for them. Okay? So we are going to do what I think is our mission as people from the wealthiest nations in the world, take it to people who are not as wealthy, and our job as best-selling authors, which is to spread knowledge and wisdom to people to literally change their lives. That's what we're trying to do, okay? So what the cool thing about it is by coming down and participating in the service project, we're also going to film you participating in the service project, and you're going to end up with a sizzle reel like I just showed you of me being down in Mexico helping these kids and doing cool things, which, as Lindsay so apropos for Maury Smith and Guy Kawasaki, it's a new form of social capital. Look, if you don't have the money to do this, I'm not offended at all. But if you do, I would beg you to partner with me because we can make a huge difference. And I can also give you value. I can make you an executive producer on the movie. I can give you a sizzle reel. And this offer has the best guarantee I've ever made in my entire life. If it does not change your life, I will refund your money because it will absolutely change your life. So that's what's going to happen January 17th to the 19th. And then here's what I'm looking for. So executive producers, you get to attend the Mission for Good trip to Acapulco January 17th to the 19th, which means you'll fly on the 16th, fly out the 20th. The 17th and 18th are going to be filming days and service project days. And then I imagine most people will hang the 19th. It's a Saturday to spend some time in Acapulco, enjoy the beach, enjoy the spa, enjoy whatever. All right, I'm going to name you a global ambassador to the National Academy of Best-Selling Authors. Global ambassador, which is pretty cool. You're going to get a certificate of recognition, which I'll show you in a minute. A press release naming you as an executive producer on the film. Naming credit in the title screen at the front of the film, naming you as an executive producer. Executive producer credit in a full-page color spread in a regional edition of USA Today. Sizzle reel of your involvement in the project. Naming credit on all movie posters as an executive producer. A 24 by 36 inch full-size limited edition copy of the movie poster suitable for framing. 50 limited edition DVDs of the film to give out. A production plaque certifying your role as an executive producer on the film, and 2 tickets to the red carpet premiere in Sundance in June of 2013. We're going out to Sundance. Sundance is a place. There's also a festival. I cannot guarantee it will get into Sundance. So it's not going to play at Sundance, but it's going to play in Sundance. And you can use that to your benefit as well, right? You're an executive producer on a film that aired in Sundance, right? And so you're going to get 2 tickets to come to the red carpet premiere. We're going to do some killer stuff out there and just celebrate, close the loop on great work that we did for these people, right? And then we're all going to, I can guarantee you one thing too, you're going to get fired up and charged up about helping this mission even more, because it's just, it's kids, man, and they're just amazing. From the time I walked in the door, they didn't even know my name. I went with Joe Creech, who goes down there like every year, and he's been going out for 20 years. And he walks in, and they go, Joe Creech, and they just run around, and they just would give me hugs, man. He said, "This is my friend Nick," and they just come give me a hug. It's just a touching place. So that's for executive producers. And then also, if we win a Telly Award, which we have been known to do in the past, you will get a personalized copy of the Telly Award. We will pay for that for you. So you will be an award-winning executive producer. This is what the Global Ambassador Certificate looks like. And my deal for you is, those of you who commit while you're here, I'm going to actually do a special presentation tomorrow night of personalized. It'll be your name here, Global Ambassador Certificates here tomorrow night at the award ceremony, so you have more video and more other things to continue to build your resume. So I hope you see what I'm doing here. What I'm trying to do is create a win-win-win for everybody. They're getting what they need, which is spreading the word. They're getting a new library, they're getting new computers. We're going to do it. We're going to get a little elbow grease in there. We're going to make a film about it and give them what they need. But you're also going to get a whole other form of social capital and dimension that your clients and customers are really going to appreciate.